So last question, Tim asked, I've got a local client who is taking issues with my contract. Nothing in the contract, but the fact that I have one at all, in their words, we do relationships, not contracts. Oh boy. The entire document is essentially terms and condition agreement that covers liabilities and outlines work processes. So once we sign it, it stays on file. How do you handle contracts in a way that makes them approachable to clients? Well, you don't have issues with the agreement at all. You have issues with this prospect. This prospect can become the worst nightmare. I mean, anytime I ever heard people say, hey, I do relationships with people, not contracts, freaking run away. You do not want this client. And I bet everybody watching this is saying, yes, like that they've been doing this for a while. Run away. Like literally, it's not you. Do not try to form this agreement to them because they are a nightmare prospect that's going to turn into a nightmare client. Remember, I tell you there's no bad agency client. There's only a bad prospect or a bad process. This is a bad prospect. Now, if they had small issues saying, hey, well, I don't like this terms of like payment terms or cancellation, you can work through that. But if they don't want to sign an agreement at all, freaking run away. So just run away. But if it's small little things, then go through it. And just and tell people why you do the agreement is, hey, it's to protect you and me, right? Because the reason why, like, we want to keep everybody on the same page. Like, if from what your expectations are to what our expectations are, as well as let's say something happens to me, it's documented, or let's say something happens to you, it's documented, right? And just for liability purposes, all that kind of stuff. Like who owns what, right? I mean, all that kind of, so don't, just run away from this guy. They're a complete nightmare. I want you to join the conversation. Make sure you comment and subscribe. Thanks for giving me your most valuable asset, your time.